What's going on, True Combat King family? Happy New Year's. This is the first meeting of the New Year's, and it's a real pleasure to have you guys here. We could not ask to be celebrating today with anyone else. Before we get started, I will like to give a shout out to a very special cub in my eyes, Sir Adam, Baby Ray. Today's his seventh birthday party, so we want to give you a shout out on behalf of the family, son. Daddy loves you. With that
Wait,
being said,
what age?
yeah, he's seven now, right? I know. All these
Oh my
guys here
god.
have pretty much raised you, son, believe it or not. So,
Happy birthday to baby Ray
yes. So, you guys, with that being said,
and
I don't
many
want to take
more.
too much time away from the family. Today's going to be the beginning of something much bigger than usual, than ever before. We're making a return back to the old, but with a modern twist upon it. And every week from this point on, we're going to focus on, in particular levels of the family rather than the entire family and the entire state of the family. If you wish to know about the entire state of the family, we'll have a meeting at the end of the month for that. So for today, you guys, we're going to talk strictly about Bronze Crown. This is the first meeting of the month, and it's always going to be Bronze Crown meeting. So before we get started, does anyone here have any questions about these new changes and how this is going to work out? No questions? Okay, you're right, phone. Whoever's phone that was is right. I'm sorry, you guys. Let me back up and let me start off by giving a shout out to everyone here. First thing first, I want to give a shout out to my Vice President, TCK Dirty Dan. Dan, how are you doing today?
Doing well, Brad. How are you?
Excellent. Man, I'm doing wonderful. And then I want to give a shout out to the newest retired member of the House of Stealth. And may it be noted that he actually came there from ruling over all of the Knights and Cubs. Let's give a warm welcome to Arrow Rocks. It's a pleasure to see you, pal. How are you doing today?
My
Hey,
dog.
what's up, man?
Good man, good man. And of course, an oldie but always a
Congratulations
goodie.
on your retirement.
And of course, an oldie but always a goodie. And one of my good friends who I can't wait to see in Vegas again this year. Niners all motherfucking day. How you doing today, pal?
That's not my dog.
Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. And also, of course, on behalf of the House of Stealth, paid member and retired, also sitting on stage with us today, we have ATL boy. ATL, how you doing today?
Doing pretty good, man.
Thank you once again for everything you've done for this family. We appreciate having you here on
Of
stage with us
course.
today.
Glad to still be here.
And of course, we have Dark D also representing the same house. How are you doing today, Dark D? Stealth House.
Um,
Good, good. Awesome. Shut the fuck up. I don't care about you joining if you can't
Ooh,
I'm
figure it
doing
out.
good.
Okay, so once again, son of Bothroos, how are you doing today? Or son of Bocathros. I say
I
your
am
name wrong
doing
all the
fine
time.
and enjoying my first session
Good,
of
man.
TCK News.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you here today, pal. We Devious, how are you doing today?
Oh, I am feeling a lot better, by the way.
Good, good. And that's really wonderful to hear, man. We're all happy to hear about your current state.
Yeah.
That's really good. But we Devious, how are you doing here today? You here as the Bronze Crown Commander over the House of Infantry, representing all your other commanders. How are you doing today, we? Excellent. All right, and we also have Princess here as one of our newest members. May the 2 weeks be noted. How are you doing, Princess? And last but not least, we also have TCK BMAC. It's a pleasure to see you, BMAC.
Thank you.
Okay,
It's
here.
good to be
And
back after all this time.
excellent, excellent. It's good to have you here. And we also have Bigger Haddock. Nice to see you there, pal. Bigger Haddock. So thank you guys once again for your time. I'm sorry. Yes, sir. Yes. Okay, I don't care. That's okay. That's okay. Once again, I don't care. All right. Let's get this straight, you guys. We're in the middle of a broadcast right now, okay? I don't care about personal problems. Save them for yourself and sit on them. Okay, so with that being said, you guys, let's go ahead and get this moving now. I want to thank everyone for their presence. Before I go any further, Dan, can you please interject for a few minutes and give a quick little rundown of what it is to be a Bronze Crown and some of the quick job descriptions of the pro, please? TCK Dan.
I just got back in, man. I'm sorry, it
Thank you,
just
pal.
keep knocking me out.
Hold on one second, Pass. Thank you, Pass. Dan, as I said, pal, if you could just could you please interject on me right quick and just give a quick little rundown about what it is to be a Bronze Crown, how that job ultimately affects the higher positions, and how it directly relates to the member position in the family.
Sure. First and foremost,
Thank you.
all right. Can we, Ray, do you have I'm sorry, do you have the party open? Do you have it locked? What's going on?
It's open right now, so they should be able to kind of come in as freely as they wish.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay. All right. So, okay, guys. Sorry, it keeps kicking me out the party. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Um, so basically, guys, for everybody that don't know how we operate as far as commandership is concerned, um, yeah, first off, first and foremost, you come in as a member, you serve your time in your house. You have to serve your 60 days after you pass your tryout in whatever house, the lower house you choose. After a minimum of 60 days, well, depending, we have classes for that the bronze commanders are in control of. If you come in as a member and you want to move up within the family or move as a commander, you would have to take classes in order to expedite your your time within the house. So if you go to one class, that takes 10 days off of your 60 days of being in that house. Just being in a what we call when you go to work. I forget what they call it. Can't think about it. But basically, you have to serve that time. Once you do all that, you want to become a bronze commander. First and foremost, you need to start before you can even think about being a commander. You have to go to classes, understand the roles of your house, the roles of your house, and what your house is about. Once you become a commander, bronze commanders are they are in charge of making sure that their classes are taking being hosted. They host classes. I'm a little confused, not confused, discombobulated. But sorry. Bronze commanders will um, be strictly hosting classes, house classes for all other members, commanders. So they go over certain points. It's how it operates. They have a minimum of one class a week that they have to host for anybody that wants to join. They go over whatever that house does. Say for infantry, the house will go over in the class. They will go over vehicles, vehicle spawns, weapon spawns, what vehicles and weapons they use, red line, red zone. Basically, what an infantry guy would normally do in the battlefield. That's what the classes are strictly about. And one class a week minimum. They can have more than one class, but they have to have one class a week, 4 classes out of the month. As long as they have 4 classes out of the month, they are good. And basically, they go over things, basically go over just the standard stuff that the house should know, the members should know, members of other houses should know. They basically just go over the standard stuff, just so people, when they get in the house, they know what they're supposed to do within that house. Also, bronze commanders, they are one of their other responsibility is to go to their own house meetings. You can't become a commander. You can't be a commander if you cannot go to your own house meetings, because that's where all the details of what's going on, what's going to come up next, who's the new member, what training needs to be done. Whatever the case is, bronze commanders have to know what's going on, so it's imperative that they go to their house meetings. And as Ray said earlier, the first week of the month is going to be Bronze Commanders Week. So we're expecting our Bronze Commanders to be in this their respected meeting, Saturday meeting, um, during the month. So typically, one class a week, one house meeting, and one Saturday meeting is what we are um, requiring. Now, we want them to come to as many meetings as they possibly can. If they can
Amen.
come to other meetings, we want them to come to other meetings, Saturday meetings, and even going to other people's meetings. guardian, stealth, watcher. Um, it's it's good to know other people's duties because you never know when you may need to fill in, or you may have somebody in the lobby that supposed to be a part of the house and you're not doing that job. We should be able to tell them what they're doing or what they're doing wrong or whatever. So all commanders of all houses should understand what it is, what other duties are. So strictly, commanders, bronze commanders are focusing on the betterment of the family as far as strategy, as far as responsibility, roles, and in order to even be a commander as well, you have to have really good communication. If you can't communicate with the family, you can't tell your higher ups when you can get on. If you can't get on for your class, whatever the case is, um, Bronze Commander is not for you. You're taken out of the role of just getting on and playing, and you're being put in a role where you're better than the family and have a responsibility. So, if anybody's thinking about that, perfect. Just keep in mind that you're looked upon a little differently, and not in a bad way, but you are responsible for certain things. So you're getting a whole new role, whole new job, and we are expecting the Bronze Commanders to do what they are there to do. Um, I do want to say, with that, when we are in lobbies, if bronze commanders are the highest level commander in the lobby, they should have party lead. They should have fire team lead. That is requested for numerous of reasons. If you're a member and you want to hold a party or fire team, whatever, and you have a commander there that's requesting it, you have to give it up. Sorry to say, we have reasons for that. Now, if a commander's in there and he or she does not want that party lead, it's okay. But if the highest member of the family that's in that lobby should have the party lead and the fire team lead. We have people that hop into our parties that are disrespectful. We have people hop into our parties that is not a part of the family. And we need to get rid of them when they're out of line. As harsh as it may sound, that's what we need to do. So bronze commanders do have that power to have party lead, fire team lead, to control what's going on in the game and what's control what's in the lobby. So it's a wide range of things that they have to do, but nothing too hard. But just remember, bronze commanders, what your role is, what your responsibility is, and just have the ability to lead a team. Commandership is all about leadership. If you're not a good leader or you don't have patience to deal with people, it's probably not for you. So just best of luck to everybody. Um, Commanders is already out there now. If you have any questions, I'm the person to see all about commandership. Wanting to be a commander, any questions about it? I'm the person that oversees that. So come at me if you have anything. Back to you, Ray.
Dan, I just want to say, man, that was a wonderful statement, dude. Like, I couldn't have laid it out there any better. I mean, exactly. Bravo. That's all I could say myself. So with that being said, you guys, we understand that the vast majority of you here are not commanders. Another thing that you guys can look for is if you just need someone to talk to. Your Bronze Crown Commander is the beginning of the food chain. That is your closest friend that you should have, and I will hope that you have a good relationship with your commander. So, moving forward, outside of that being said, does anyone here have anything that they would like to, I don't know, maybe question just a little bit? Any questions, comments, or concerns from anyone? Bronze Crown going once. Bronze Crown going twice. Bronze Crown, Bronze Crown, Bronze Crown. All right, so with no questions today, I would like to just say a very special shout out. Um, I believe it was Mass Pirate to be precise, But over the course of today, one inconsistency has been spotted throughout his entire ranks. Mass Pirate, are you here? Is he here right now? Or no, no, he's not even here.
I don't think he is.
No, yeah, he's not. Okay, but with that being said, Mass Pirate definitely spotted a inconsistency amongst his ranks, which is highly impressive. There is a total of 21 people in Infantry House, and he was able to spot the one that did not belong there. So we will be removing this individual momentarily, but outside of that being said, I just want everyone to know that we're very proud of all of our Bronze Crown staff. We Devious, we personally want to recognize you for your attention to the presidential staff. I noticed that you have been highly coachable and that you are highly willing to take personal steps to succeed. And I'm very, very honored to have you here in this family and doing everything that you're doing. So, I do want to say, starting probably on the next meeting, I have to get my app rolling. We're going to be doing a paid member giveaway pretty much until I'm all out of pizzas. So every week I'm gonna try. It may not be every week, it may be every 2 weeks. I'm not sure right now, but if you're a paid member of TCK, just know that you have like a 1 in 10 chance of winning something. So it's pretty high. So yeah. Well, with that being said, you guys, we want to thank everyone for tuning in today. We want to thank you guys at home. I do apologize for not really moving around as much as I used to. I'm kind of just highly busy today, but then again, that's to be expected when you're doing a kids party. You guys hear these little brats in the background, right? I mean, it's not easy, baby. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in at home. Thank you guys for showing up today. Is there any further question, comments, or concerns? Going once, going twice, third and final time?
General, Ray, General, what are we talking about? Just still commandership?
No, this is the whole meeting. If you have anything you want to
Oh,
add,
okay.
this is it. If you want to add anything, you guys, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, anything you want to talk about, questions, comments, or a concern. What's up, pal? What's up? This is your time.
I just wanted to say the word Vegas one time real quick.
Oh, man. Yes, sir. Yes,
Oh yeah.
sir.
I just wanted to say the word. I just wanted to say the word Vegas. You can rap on it.
Well, before we
Well,
do,
no, I.
Niners, can I ask you a personal favor? I know that you have gazed the entire family with the tale of the three kings, but if you could, just for the televised record, for the people at home today, or for the people who wasn't here earlier, can you please enlighten them from your standpoint of view of your Vegas experience with the family? Was it all you thought it would be? Did we keep our word? Just put in your own words how you would sum up Vegas for these new guys.
Imagine this, right? Vegas is just exactly. Listen to you, viewers at home, viewers in the stage. Vegas is the exactly personified representation of what it would be like to experience the day-to-day ritual you have to the opportunity to experience with TCK every day, having fun, smoking bud, getting drunk,
Hell
eating
yeah.
ass in person. It's the personified version of what you get day in and day out at TCK, and it is exactly. Oh, I think I cut out.
Nah, you're good. You're here. You're here, baby. We heard everything. Okay, I think that's that perp right there. That perp got on like, fuck this audio. All right. Well, while Niners figured out that there's nothing wrong with his audio, um, I just want to let you guys know that the trip right now is 250. But to just show you guys how serious we are about having you come, we're gonna launch a special today, and it's gonna go all the way through the end of the month. We're taking $50 off the price of Vegas. So basically, we're waiving your resort fees. Okay,
Nice.
that we're waiving a huge portion of your taxes right there. So your trip is only going to cost you $200 as long as you book by the end of the month. You will save money and you're going to have a great time.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Don't paid members also already get a discount, or is this the discount that's included, right?
Actually, no, that is correct. As a paid member, we are actually going to work in with you guys and we're going to be including an additional discount on top of what you're already receiving based off of your membership level. So we may do something simple like give you, if you're a bronze crowner, we may give you your entire membership off on your trip. In which case you pay $10 at the beginning of the year, you can take that $10 off now. So as paid members do decide to pay, we will be more than happy to get with you on a one-on-one basis. You could sit down with me personally, and I can talk to you about exactly what TCK can offer you as an individual. I mean, another good example, Empty Bick. He is a platinum paid member who has also donated to the Isom family in their time of need. Empty Bick will qualify to receive so much more benefits than your average person just because of how much more charity he has shown throughout the last year. So, on an individual basis, just get with us, but you are 100% right. As you do have a paid membership, it will affect your costs and what you're ultimately going to spend at the end of the day.
Anyway,
There she
I just wanted to
goes.
say that.
Yeah, Niners, go ahead though, pal. I was just trying to kill the dead air while you was gone, so go ahead, Niners. Please
Oh,
finish up.
dude, yeah, I don't know what I had to, Anyways, man, I'm just saying, if you ever wanted to chill and relax with these people, and we're not fucking weird people, we weed these people out of this community. You know, when you come and you hang out with the people you come and hang out with every day in person in Vegas, it turns up like 50 times.
Hell yeah.
And it's cool, man. It's fun. There's no doubt you'll have a fun time seeing these people's faces, being like, this is Ray Ray, this is Empty Big. I've seen Empty Big on like multiple different occasions in my life.
Yeah, right.
It's another level when you're in community, as you said.
Getting to know these people. I have a little spot. If I ever find myself in Georgia or Colorado or Vegas or like in Tiffany with people, it's like having a
Yep.
pen pal. But you have a common thing in common, which is we all work together, play together, cooperate together. We need to build a community together. We need to get along with each other. We need to disagree with each other at times. We are, we say it, we're definition of family in that aspect.
We see each other every day.
We know each other throughout the years. And when you get the
And when you get
opportunity
the
to meet those
opportunity to
people in
meet
real
those
life,
people in real life,
and you party hard in Vegas with those people, it's another level.
Amen.
So,
Yeah, I
anytime I
cannot.
get you, I'm talking to you, son. I want to see your ass.
I don't know
Dan,
if
what was
he's
you
in
saying?
here. He was having no. I don't know if ATL's in here. He was having connection issues, or
Well,
maybe he is.
ATL is
Oh
here.
no,
He's
I just wanna.
standing right there, but yeah,
No, I meant like in the
yeah,
party.
we're
But
just
anyway,
rolling it.
yeah, no, no, I was just gonna piggyback on Niners really quick. Yeah, I haven't. I was supposed to go to Vegas last year, but I couldn't because of work. But I do want to piggyback on the fact that we're not the average community. Because a lot of people, especially in community, especially like in clans, all they want to do is get on, play Halo, and be the best in Halo, which is okay. But we, as TCK, we take that to another step, another level. Not only do we want to practice and be the best in Halo, but we also take time to get to know each other on not just on a Halo level, but like in
Oh, here, give me one
personal,
second.
real life kind of level. Since I've joined TCK, almost 3 years now, since I've been in TCK, I have met probably like around four Empty Big, and a couple other people that's not a part of TCK anymore. But I've met a few people. Big came from stayed at my house a weekend, and like I have just being TC part of TCK, you become friends with people like on a personal level. Like if you don't see them, at least you talk with them on the phone. You know, just I have a few people's numbers
Can you
in
imagine
this
running that in the
party right now that I talk to on a
Pass.
personal level
Did you start it
outside
for me?
of Halo. So I
Thank you.
do agree with Niners as far as like we do take our community to another level versus other communities and clans. I guaranteed you, and I said this before, you will not find any other community like TCK. You will absolutely not find anybody. And if you
Go ahead
do
and try
find
it.
somebody like, if you do find somebody a part of that's like us, established like us, they're jocking off of us. Trust me when I tell you this.
Yes, sir. Come
Um,
on in, man. Come
so
on in.
um, I just wanted to say that. But general table, really, I just wanted to put out there, guys. Don't forget about custom game night. We had really good time yesterday. We started late, but we had a really good time. People just getting together, just playing Halo. Not really caring too much about winning so much. Just more so having fun with the family. Don't forget about the meetings that we have, the classes that we have. Um, if you even if you take these classes, you're not trying to move up as far as a commander, but it's also good to just go to them so you can learn the strategies, what we've come up with, just stuff like that. And in order for us to grow together and be good at what we do, we have to practice some way, not necessarily die hard practicing, but we do need to practice somewhat together. And like I always say, if you can't adjust to how we operate, if you can't adjust to the chain of command and listening when somebody tell you to do something, if you can't adjust to that, then you have to
Oh,
really
just about
evaluate
done.
why
I'll
you're in
have to
TCK.
close.
So just make sure, guys, just think about why you guys are here. I always tell people, think about why you're here and why you're part of this family. Are
Here,
you here
here.
because of somebody else? Are you here to,
Yes,
you
sir.
know, grow the family? Are you here? What are your reasons for being a part of this community? Just to play Halo and win? Like,
I'm
whatever
here
your
for the
reasons
dank
are, just
people.
think about exactly. If you're here for the people, whatever. Think about your reasons for being here.
Exactly.
Evaluate that and go off of that. That will tell you right then and
Exactly.
there, if this family is for you or if it's not. I have to reiterate that because we get new people in coming into the family. We have to make sure that we're all on the same page as far as being a part of this family. We do want to grow. So we have plenty of activities going on during the week. Every single day of the week, something's going on in TCK. Trust me when I tell you. So if you're on, please participate if you want to, and just have a good time. Really, we want to have a
Here,
good
here.
time. We still want to win, and we still want to grow. So go ahead, Ray.
Okay.
You want to close?
Well, gentlemen, with that being said, as Vice President Dan just said, and I couldn't have said it no better, my friend, your way with Reddick is impressive. This is a family. We're a
Thank you.
community, in which case you must decide for yourself why you're here. Govern yourself accordingly. So, with that being said, at this point in time, I want to thank everyone again for showing up. We are about to proceed into our ceremonial closing, but before we do, does anyone else here have any final questions? Questions going once, going twice, nothing else? Please remain silent for the ceremony. For the first time today, does anyone here have any questions, comments, or concerns we can answer for you? For the second time today, does anyone here have any questions, comments, or concerns we can answer for you? For the third and final time, speak now or hold your peace until next Saturday. But are there any final questions, comments, or concerns we can answer for you? Well, with no further questions, comments, nor concerns, I will officially consider this meeting adjourned. Thank you guys for your time. Have a wonderful day. All right, you guys, I gotta go. I'll
Thank
see you guys soon, okay? Later, you guys.